Once upon a time, there was a man and a woman who fell in love, but then the love eventually broke away. The guy went over here with his part of the family, and the woman went over here with her part of the family. They hated each other for decades, and finally, a war broke out. The goal was for the blue to capture everyone on the green side. But the only problem was, all the green side had were grenades and knives and everything like that. The blue side had everything. They had more animals to fight, and they had a cannon that took out everything on this side. But the green side, they had him, who could lick anyone on this side and instantly turn them into a rainbow, and they couldn't fight anymore. So after the war was going back and forth, everybody was attacking the other, and finally it came down to ex-husband and ex-wife face to face, and they decided they were gonna kill each other. But then all of their children decided that wasn't smart. So then they stared each other down and took 10 steps backwards. And when it came down to throwing the knives at each other, they couldn't do it. So they turned around, ran up to each other, gave them a kiss, and their kids reunited again. And they lived happily ever after, and both of them loved each other until the day they died. You may ask about the kids. The kids, well, the same thing basically happened with all of them when they grew up. So the rest of their family generation was just a constant all-out war. And then they ended up like making up and not being mad at each other anymore because they realized how bad it was for their mommy and daddy. The end.